And welcome back. Episode 55 as far as I can remember. Thanks for those of you that have listened to all 54 episodes so far, plus our intro. If the intro was included, this would be episode 56. You know, I need to go back and change our intro because that was back in the heyday when we really didn't understand how to do things, and the music is too loud with us talking about, you know, what the podcast was going to be about. So the music's blaring a little bit too loud, and it really bothers me. I've always wanted to delete that and go back and...
Go for it. What's stopping you?
Well, then I'd have to get you to come back in.
Oh, Lord, that ain't going to happen.
And that's why
you know that ain't happening.
It. So
you can't just turn the music down.
I meant to tell you a story a while back. We were, me and Nicholas were at the QT, or Amanda calls it the...
Q-tip.
Which is a quick trip.
I don't know why. I want to call it.
And for those of you who don't know, it's a bigger gas station that you see on interstates.
Not a Buc-ee's.
Not as big as Buc-ee's.
Not a Love's.
Not a Love's, not as big as Love's, but yeah. But nah, look, I enjoy being in there, and it's one of those things you just. It's not that they have stuff that you can, not like a Buc-ee's. You can go in and like find a T-shirt or a candle or a wooden cross or beef jerky or pickled eggs or
we need to make a trip to
shoes.
Buc-ee's. We hadn't been to Buc-ee's in a while.
Yeah, or a grill, or it is unbelievable with or a snowboard.
We've
or
never
a kayak.
even looked around in there. You won't let me look. You just pull me through the store.
Well, because you're trying to weave in and out of traffic, and so it's crazy. So we were coming out of there, walking back to the truck, and I thought I heard somebody. I didn't know if I heard somebody say my name or not. I heard something. I just kind of let it go, and then I heard it again. I turned around, and sure enough, somebody was calling my name. And it's somebody I know, from a grocery store that works at a grocery store that was involved with. And she asked me, she said, can you help us with these tie-down straps? And I'm like, yeah. She said, we've got an oven in the back of my truck, and it is sliding around. Are you listening? Or are you?
I am.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm listening, but when I get idea, I gotta write it down.
Do you mean just wait a second?
No, I want you to go.
No,
go.
I mean, I can wait.
No, go.
Because I want you to listen.
I'm listening because I've already heard this story.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
I don't think you have. Well, then tell it then.
No.
Because you don't know it.
I've heard it.
So she's got like the tie-down strap, and she said, I've never seen any like this, and we can't figure out how to do it. But anyway, so the oven she's got in the back, and they've got a small pickup truck, like a Ranger. And so it had apparently like slid and fell over. So they pulled into the QT, and just so happens they see me.
Q-tip.
Yeah, the Q-tip. So she's got these tie-down straps, and I was like, because they went inside and bought them out of the QT. And I said, no, those are for your regular 18-wheelers for the inside of the trailer that hook from one side of the wall to the other side. They've got little metal beams that go in, and these hook into them, and you strap them down, and it keeps cargo. I'm talking like pallets of like groceries and stuff from falling over and all that. These are not got the hooks that you use in your truck or whatever. So I told her that. But I told her, I said, I don't think I've got a tie-down strap. I said, I've got some bungee cords. I said, let me dig them out. I said, we'll come over there here in a second and figure this out.
It was just women?
No, that was the problem. I guess it was her. Surely they don't listen to this. I mean, no, I'm not throwing anybody on the bus, but I guess maybe it was her dad. I don't know. But
so you know where my thoughts would have went?
Well, I'll just put it this way. Dude was not helpful at all.
Yeah.
Nothing against him.
No,
he was like
but,
hands in his pockets watching me.
Okay, yeah. So the women's trying to get you to do this tie-down thing, and he's going to come and he's going to hit you over the head and rob you.
Well,
there's my thoughts. Why do I think that? Because that's the way it is.
I didn't think that because I know this person.
Oh, you did know him?
See, you were not listening to the story because you were trying to figure out what you were thinking about, and you were going to write it down. You was in mid-sentence, and then I saw your mind was rolling trying to figure out how to finish that sentence, and that's why I asked you, do you want me to stop with this story?
No, go.
Okay. I know this person. So we get over there. I got some bungee cords or whatever, and they will not. She's got a small toolbox on this thing, and where you can hook it up inside the bed of the truck, I can barely reach in there, but I cannot get the hook of my bungee cord. So I'm going back to the truck, and I'm getting pliers, and I'm bending the end of these bungee cords trying to make them work. And I've already told them, I said, look, this is not going to be strong. This is all I got. But what you got ain't going to work at all. I was like, but we'll get this, and hopefully, and I'm thinking, they said, we don't have far to go. And I was like, and surely they're not going to drive fast, right? So anyway, so I do all this, I said, that's fine. She's like, I'll get your bungee cords back. I said, no, keep them, that's fine. Ain't no big deal. So that's it. So we go back to the truck and everything, and it was a few minutes before we left, and we got to bebopping, and we're going to get on the interstate, and we're going down the ramp, getting on the interstate, and I'm trying to merge into traffic, and as I'm merging, I noticed a car on the side of the road up ahead with his flashers on, but I wasn't thinking anything. But as I'm looking in my rear view trying to merge, and I get into traffic, I look, and that's them on the side of the road, and the oven is on its side. It has fell over already, and we're talking maybe a quarter of a mile down the road.
Dang. They gunned it.
Well, I was thinking, you're getting on the interstate? You didn't tell me anything about getting on the interstate. I wouldn't have thought, because they don't live far from there, but I would not have got on it. You can get to where they live without being on the interstate. If I've got something,
Why?
Take it.
Because
why
all roads?
Yeah, all roads lead to the same place. Is that what you're saying?
What do
That's
you say?
not what
That's
I said.
you're saying.
No, you've thrown me off. No, take a road; it'll get you wherever you need to go. How about that?
That's not what you said earlier.
But I can't remember. I didn't say it earlier. I said on the last episode.
Yeah, that's
the
what I
problem.
mean.
Well, my point being is, like, if we're being so gingerly with this oven, then I'm not going to get on and do 75 on the interstate with this thing and take a chance. But anyway, so it fell over. And so it was like, once I got by them, and I'm not looking, and it's like I made eye contact, like right when I passed him, it was like, oops. And then now I'm like, am I obligated to pull over?
Nope.
Or am I, is it on me?
Yep. Your fault. I'm sure they were blaming you.
Well, I'm sure they were.
I need to know who it is.
I did say, basically like, maybe there's a hole, maybe it won't. This is all I got. You understand, And they were like, we don't have far to go. It should be fine.
Who is it?
What do you mean?
Who was it?
Oh, you don't know him. No, you don't know him. But I'm just saying, it's like, it really bothered me because I didn't pull over. But I'm like, there ain't nothing else I can do.
Well.
But then next time I talked to him, it was a week later. It's like, everything was fine, Yeah, the thing works fine and all this kind of stuff. We just rode with it, laying on its side all the way home. And I was like, maybe that's the way it should have been. I don't know. On ovens, is it good to... I don't think anything's good to lay on the side.
I don't think anything's good laying...
But it didn't get laid
the way
down.
It was supposed to be.
It didn't get laid down. It got...
Yeah. Oven's heavy, so they had to gun it or something.
These bungees, I did the best I could, and I wasn't happy with it, but that's why I was like saying, look, you do what you got to do, but if I'd had a little bit of help from another guy, but anyway. It wasn't much of a story, but I just kind of thought, once I made eye contact when I passed him, I felt really bad because I didn't stop. But I'd already been down that road. There's nothing else.
Done what you
all
could
I can do is like pull over, stop, walk back there and say, I guess it didn't work out. Sorry. And I'm not going to do that. But
anyway,
quarter of a mile down the road. So
they gunned it. They forgot.
I think
they forgot it was back there.
Well, no, the thing is
and taking off on the interstate.
You you got up to speed.
What's
and
that?
That wind got it and knocked it over.
Yep. Well, on the episode before this, we should have talked about this on the episode before.
Okay.
The Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
All right. So, let's see. What was that?
Last Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. I was kind of, I wasn't all 100%. That's what it was.
Yeah, no, you were not.
Yeah. So, Nicholas's close friend came and they watched the Super Bowl, but they didn't watch it in the living room with us. So we didn't watch it.
I went and done live.
I know what I had been in. I had watched so much. I was watching so much different stuff, YouTube and all this kind of stuff. I didn't care about the Super Bowl.
Right.
I don't care about NFL football.
No.
Apparently this year I did not care about college football.
Apparently not, because you didn't watch squat, and I tried to get you.
And I'm telling you that all this is because of NIL. The changes they've done to college football has made me not a fan of football at all anymore. Because it's changed everything. There's no, loyalty. The players have no loyalty to the schools. The schools have no loyalty to the players. We're paying who's got the most money. Hey, I'm going there. And then if I don't like you or whatever, I'm gonna get in the transfer portal and I'm going some. I can be at 4 different schools, for my college career. Who cares, right? And these players are making more money and ain't got to worry about going to the pro. But
so I gotta tell you.
So anyway, that's why I didn't care nothing about it. But I thought I would have turned it over there to try and watch some of the commercials because that's what everybody.
Yeah,
does.
we didn't even watch commercials.
Yeah, I have not.
I done a live. I went and done a live.
Yeah,
I had it on back there.
And people that don't know what that is, that's a TikTok.
Oh yeah, I done a TikTok live with my nails. We hadn't talked much about my nails lately. So I didn't know who the halftime person was.
Yeah,
Bad Bunny, Mad Bunny,
Bad Bunny,
Bad Bunny.
I didn't either until they announced who was going to be.
So while I was doing my live, I was like, "Is that Jelly Roll's wife?"
Yeah, who is Jelly Roll's wife? Bunny something?
Bunny something. I know.
Is it something Bunny or Bunny something?
I don't know. But it got me about 10 to 12 new followers.
Did it just because you were talking about them?
Yes. Just because I was talking about them and I had no clue who it was.
We even talking about a bunch of characters. Jelly Roll and his wife alone. I mean, just.
Well, I can't help. I don't keep up with that stuff. I have no clue who it was. I can't say if I like them or not because I still don't have a clue who it was. I didn't go back and watch it.
Well, all this is a generational thing.
Yeah.
So it's like when I was 16, 17 years old, say if you had these, even if it's a one-hit wonder, say in country music that we're like, you really was like into. If you'd asked your parents...
Like you put Aerosmith or somebody out there, I'll watch it.
Right. But I'm just saying, if you asked your parents or something like that, I mean, you got a 25-year gap. They don't care anymore. It's like us now with these 20-year-olds. I don't care about their music and stuff, so I don't know what's going on.
No clue.
So I don't know about a Bad Bunny or nothing like that, but I do know that I'm not happy that you're not singing in English during a halftime show. How am I supposed to enjoy a halftime show if I don't know what you're saying?
I don't know.
You
You're supposed to learn English before.
Apparently, I mean, if you don't know it, you just watch the gyrations on the screen, apparently. And if you
we're not going there.
Enjoy that or not.
I just wanted to put it out there that I had no clue who it was.
There's a lot of people that didn't know.
And it was really funny. The people on my live they got a chuckle out of that one. Maybe I need to go back and start talking about that again. And then after, I don't even know, Super Bowl still might have been going on. I don't know. Then what did we find on TV?
I have no idea.
We done TV trivia.
Oh, we did 80s?
80s trivia. 80s sitcom trivia or something. It would show you the picture.
Yeah, and you had like 6 seconds.
I think we did halfway good until we got to the last.
They started throwing in British TV series in there. It was like, what is up with that?
Doing that? I don't got no clue on that.
Yeah, but it did. It jogged your memory, and there was a few that threw out there like, oh yeah, I remember that.
I remember that after they put the thing up there. I
was shocked at some of the sitcoms on how many years they were on. Because some of them were like 7 years, and you're like, I didn't remember that. And then some of the popular ones I thought was popular was like a year or two they were on, and then got canceled.
Was Friends not? Oh, Friends wasn't 80s.
No. But yeah, if you want something to do, go on YouTube and just look up trivia something like that. And this was about 30 minutes. About
100 questions?
Maybe.
Or 100
but it was
things?
Levels.
Yeah, it was different levels.
Yeah, so it got harder as you went. But
but we sat there for 30 minutes doing that.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. It's after
we also watched, it was like 1982 Billboard Top 100 of the year.
Yeah, we done that. Yeah.
So, and the reason I liked it is because it didn't get hung up on the song or the artist long. It was just like every 3 or 4 seconds, bam, they went through the next one.
Bam.
Yeah, so we went through it quick.
Yeah.
So that was another thing is a lot of these, even when you got and say the top 20 of that Billboard, a few of them were artists I'd never heard of or never even heard of the song. Yeah. And you would think if you're getting like top 10 songs,
if you're top, we would have
heard,
especially from the 80s.
Yeah.
80s and 90s.
So that was
our genre, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was that's pretty
the good
neat.
times.
Well, I don't know. Well, you have to think like what I consider rock and roll Is there rock and roll nowadays? If there is, I'm just talking, it's the old artists that are still playing. Your Aerosmiths, your Metallica, which they're like heavy metal, but I'm just going to say rock and roll. I don't know of any really new artists, and plus I'm out of the loop now. But,
right, so if they are new artists, we don't know because we don't listen to that.
Yeah, but
But I
don't really think there's just like, because they're not on the radio. I don't think you're going to have like rock and roll.
We don't listen to the radio.
But what new singers are rock and roll and are charting hits?
I don't know. I don't think they are. I
don't think they are.
I listen to the 80s and the 90s and Christian and
I think
on XM, and that's all I listen
to. I know,
to.
but I'm saying I just think rock and roll is kind of a term of the past because everything's gone towards rap. Your country music, to me, is not country music. I see it looks like they're trying to
trend back that way.
But it was tending more towards a rap-ish type thing because you would have rap lyrics in there, and it was like that's the worst thing you can have in a country song, I think. But what do I know? Because I'm a generation
get hate on
old.
this.
I don't think so. It's just once it is funny how when you're in your 20s, you just know everything that's going on. And as your priorities change as you get older and you just lose all that. And then plus you don't like any of that stuff that's coming up. That's just how it's always going to be. It's kind of like your Elvis generation, the people that liked it, but the moms and pops of that day, he was evil,
Yeah.
Because of him up there dancing and doing everything. Yeah.
Yep, that's right. Well, that's my things that I had to bring. I thought I had one more thing and now I done forgot
I know what it is. Yeah, I'll do mine first.
Oh yeah, I know what it is.
Right,
I know what it is.
I wanted to, I don't know if I'm wording this right or not, but lights in graveyards or in cemeteries or on tombstones, however you want to put it. I'm starting to have an issue when I go by and see tombstones.
It's a little creepy if you think about it.
Well, we've got solar-powered spotlights. We've got solar-powered whatever. We've got crosses, we've got butterflies, we've got whatever it is that is glowing after dark now. And when you look over in the cemetery, which you could barely make out the sign that says cemetery. Now you're looking out there and you're seeing lights all over the place. And I just don't get it anymore. I like the concept, and maybe it was because, hey, I can put a light on there. It's just, because you've gone by, you're paying your respects. You think this would be cool, especially if it's a close family member. You're the one that changes out the flowers, or you do whatever.
Why do we do that? They're not even there.
I know, but it's still
that's a whole nother story.
It's almost like it's still a celebration of life, though. You're coming there to remember the person, and you don't want to turn it into a. I don't know what you call it. I can't think of the right word, but I think we've just gone a little bit far with these lights.
It's a lot, and the one that we go by all the time.
Yeah. I think because there's so many options now with solar lights and all that kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
Solar spotlights, and you're shining it on either the tombstone or at a decoration you've got in there. And it's like, really. And like I said, I used to think this kind of stuff was kind of cool. Even like a bench. You put a bench out there. But now I'm totally against all of it. Because, and I'll put it this way. At my dad's gravesite, it has gotten so boxed in, to where it seems like you got your neighbor over here has a bench now or a stick in the ground with a shepherd's hook and all that. And that's fine. People do whatever you want to do. I just think we're kind of getting carried away. Okay.
It's creepy.
Man, I don't want to get off of that, so.
Next.
Bandit thinks I'm stepping on somebody's toes or people's toes, I guess, but.
I didn't say that. Yeah.
Oh, do I need to remind you of what you were saying?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
No, I think I know. Walmart grocery pickup. Is that it?
That is what it is. You had a flipping cow yesterday.
Jody never goes with me to pick up groceries, but...
Let me do this. Let me say that.
We were going... I was going to a couple of places I want him to go.
I just want you to go inside Walmart and buy groceries. I don't want to go.
I can't.
Go in and buy groceries like the good old days.
I don't want to. I'll spend way too much money. I don't want to. I know what I want. I want to go in. I would just want to.
I don't think you do, though. I think because if you would go inside the store.
We tried that one time, and I got the same dang things.
But listen, you're going down the aisles and you're seeing new items.
I don't think so.
You're seeing different stuff. The impulse items, you're like, I've never seen that before. I'd like to have that. Oh, they got a different size than this. Oh, it's raspberry flavored now. Let's get that,
They show me that stuff online.
Yeah, but you're not getting the full picture because
It's
you're
okay.
not going aisle to aisle to aisle.
Anyway, I'm not going into Walmart to buy groceries because it gives me anxiety too much.
That's your first problem right there.
It's two people. It's too people-y. Now, if you put me on the other side, I'm okay with it. But the grocery side, I just can't do. I don't know why. Don't ask me. It's just something about it.
I think I can go in and don't have a problem with buying a buggy load of groceries. I do have a problem if I had to go to self-checkouts.
Oh, yeah. See, that's another thing.
I wouldn't do that.
I'm not going to self-checkout. I'm not checking my groceries out, putting them in the car, getting them out when I get home. Yeah, I'm not doing all that.
And a self-checkout to me is designed for $50 or less or whatever.
Exactly,
5,
yes.
6 bags.
But when you're buying $200 worth of groceries, I am not checkout.
I don't have a problem going there and getting a buggy load as long as they can guarantee me that they've got enough cashiers that's going to offer me to get in their line so they can bag my groceries and scan it themselves. That's what I want. If I'm going to get a whole buggy load,
I want somebody to have a job. People are jobless. Yeah. Why are we putting self checkouts in there? And this is not where this was supposed to go. This wasn't even about going in Walmart.
Look, the self checkouts.
Put me a person up there. Give somebody a job.
I have a love-hate relationship with them because Walmart does not like my card.
Yes, I know.
The MasterCard I use.
I know.
It likes it today. It won't like it tomorrow. And there's no guarantee it likes it the next day. I don't get it either. I mean, I can do it 5 times, and on that 6th one, it'll take it. Or I can do it 25 times and it never take it. Or I can just barely put it. I don't even have to put it close and it reads it. So it makes no sense. I agree. What I wish everybody would do would band together and not go to the self-checkouts. Just stand strong and stand in line. No, don't even do that. I'm saying.
Okay, none.
Get rid of these stupid machines. Let's get these Americans back to work. Let's get some cashiers out there so people will have jobs.
Yep.
Band together. It might hurt, but stand in line to show these retailers that, hey, we want...
You still got to... just because it's a self-checkout, it doesn't go fast. I mean, so it's people. There's still a line waiting.
Well, I tell you, since I'm in Walmart all the time and buying a few things almost every day.
Every day, Jody buys something from Walmart every day.
So you gotta have a snack.
Oh.
Gotta have a monster every once in a while. So it keeps my youthful appearance. But yeah, you go in there and they've got 8 self checkouts on one side. Well, 4 of them is doing their computer upgrade upload thing.
See, they ain't even working.
And there's no money in 2 of them. So and then, hey, let me tell you, one time we came in there and one side was shut down. I mean, everybody was going to this main side, and then you get over there. There's no ropes. There's no nothing letting you know. You just go in there, and when you walk up to it, then there's a lady over there. So, these are closed. I'm like, well, show me a sign before I get up there. So now I'm walking to the other side of the store. And everybody's piled in over there because that's the only option, and it's early in the morning. Yowzers. All I got to say is yowzers.
And that's why I don't go in Walmart. But that's not where this story was going.
Yeah. All right, so go.
So we have, at our local Walmart, we have about 20-something spots for grocery pickup.
Yeah, this Walmart is one of the bigger Walmarts, so it's sure enough got plenty of parking places.
And, they've moved it behind where we were parked yesterday, too. I didn't know if you knew that. So we're driving down through there, and yesterday was not as bad.
By the way, COVID caused this. This is what all this is about.
Yeah,
COVID caused this.
Totally. Yesterday wasn't as bad as the time before. I drove down through there, down that aisle, and there was at least 6 to 7 cars that had nobody in there, and they're parked in the grocery pickup.
Man, it was fired up.
I was so mad.
That
makes me so mad. It's not, I can park here because it's close and go in and get my groceries. Crap, no. You park here to have your groceries delivered to your car. And then we're sitting there.
But as we were going down there, it was like, look at that one. That one right there. There's nobody in it. There's 1, then 2, 3.
I just started counting.
She started counting.
I'm like,
there's another one.
Look.
Yeah.
This is what gripes my butt when I get here and I can't find a parking place.
Yeah. And then when we were leaving, we'll go back to all this again, but as we were leaving, Amanda really got fired up.
I really got mad. as we were leaving, this lady in this big truck pulls in, and I see her getting her handicap parking sticker out. I like, first of all, she was in 2 parking places.
Hey, she straddled.
She straddled it. So she took up 2 stinking parking places. She got her handicap sticker out, put it on her rearview mirror, got out, and went into Walmart. I was hot.
Do you think that they need to change the signage from blue to another color because that's reminding maybe this older person?
I can see that on an older folk, but it's not a handicap sign.
But realistically, this was not a close place
No,
for
she
her.
was not close. You're right. She was on down a little bit, so
now
I don't know.
Think about it. Why would she have done that? Because that really is.
It's not grocery pickup or handicap parking. It's grocery pickup. You check in on the app, and they bring you your groceries to your car while you sit there and scroll Facebook and TikTok.
That's what I did. Because I wasn't used to it. I was like, I hate this. I just keep my head down.
Jody hates it.
Look,
Jody
I feel like I'm
hates it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm on the front lines at a war. I just keep my head down and whatever's happening.
But I tell you, if I could tip these people, I totally would. But you can't tip them.
Know,
but you can tip them when they deliver.
But
like when they bring the groceries, like I'll be at work and I'll put me a grocery order in and I'll have groceries by the time I leave work. When I'm off work, my groceries are being delivered.
But that's smart.
I love that.
I mean, I would say that's smart. But it's like,
but if I'm going to Jasper or if I'm going to town, I'll make it where I can do my other errands and then just drive by there and pick them up.
Right.
So I was hot yesterday at grocery pickup.
But I do.
That makes no sense. I mean, why? Take your lazy ass and go park somewhere else.
I'm gonna have to bleep this. I'm gonna have to put explicit content on this. How did you do that?
Oops,
Amanda?
Well, I was mad.
Oh my goodness.
Let it roll.
I'm about to delete. We're gonna start this whole episode.
Just let it roll.
We're gonna stop this now, pray, and we're gonna start over.
Let it roll.
But I enjoyed watching because I get caught up in like I say newbies because it's these people that have that it's their first job and all that, and I'm watching the one kid just how he's unloading these groceries out of these totes into this guy's car. And then the bread, he's got 2 loaves of bread in this one bag, and I just see like half of it sticking out.
What about our bread?
I know, but I'm like watching it. I was like, how do you not? You're holding it in front of it, and you just don't have enough common sense to realize that, put a little bit more effort into it.
And then the dude that didn't know how he's going to get, somebody ordered a TV.
Somebody ordered a TV.
He didn't know how he was going to get it off the cart into the truck. Right. And he made the woman help him, and she had the bigger part of it. And I'm like, yep, always got to have a woman to do it.
But the thing is critical thinking, things like that. These young people now, they don't have to make decisions like we used to. They're not put in these situations anymore. So when they are put at odds at a task or something, it takes them a little bit longer, or they really will make a bad mistake that makes them look foolish because they haven't thought it out. And because they don't know how to think it out. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. If you agree with me, follow this podcast. hit that what is that rating? Give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify. You can go to YouTube. We don't do the videos right now, but you can still listen on there. But give us a follow. Hey, if y'all will start following us on YouTube, we can we'll start doing lives on there.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
We take questions.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought yesterday I was gonna have to, swap seats with Amanda and drive home because I thought she's so mad she's gonna kill us on the way home.
So mad.
It might turn into road rage and get me shot. I'm just the innocent bystander. I just went for the ride. That's all I did. I just wanted to listen to Megyn Kelly and hear what she had to say about this Nancy
I'm going to
Guthrie
call
case.
in to Megyn Kelly and ask her what she thinks about this.
Yes, you
Let's
do.
see if she can get
well,
it
if
going.
you can keep her from saying the F-bomb,
Yeah.
she's got a potty mouth sometimes.
She's got the potty
Hey,
mouth.
what is the? I don't understand too. There's several podcasts that I like to listen to, but the cussing is so unbelievable. It's like, do we have to cuss?
Sometimes we do.
Yeah, I noticed.
Sorry. Forgive me.
But I'm just saying is, everybody will let one, slide every once in a while. But I don't understand. And then the people that I really respect, I'd say I respect or thought I respect, in either what they do or what they stand for, and if they're an entertainer or anything like that. And then, they let some of these words fly out of their mouth. I'm like, really? I'm like, where did that come from? Because I didn't know you were that way.
The one I said was in the Bible.
Now that makes me think a little bit different about you because of that. Now look, 25 years ago, 30 years ago, with my potty mouth, I didn't care. I can only imagine anybody that heard the way I talked. I mean, I looked like a goofball. That's how I feel about people when I hear them talking, when they're cussing, in front of people and all that stuff. That was me back then. I couldn't imagine doing that nowadays. But that's one thing in society I wish would change is the cussing.
Yeah.
I mean, I really do.
Every once in a while.
Yeah. I mean,
you get me riled up, though.
Well, you're using this is what a tender cuss word.
That was tender?
That's a soft cuss word. Yeah.
Wow.
Almost not even a cuss word, That's how soft it is.
Oh, okay.
But it escalates from there. Now, whether you escalate or not, I don't know. But I guess
if I hadn't had a parking place, I would have escalated.
We'll find out on the next episode. I'm losing my voice.
All right, we out.
All right, thanks for listening. Check us out on our next episode. Should be episode 56, I believe. We're releasing these on Mondays and Thursdays. Everywhere that you can possibly hear of a podcast, that's where we're at. If you would, though, please give us a follow on whatever platform, and if you would, give us a rating. We talked about this a few episodes ago that we have the texting ability. I need to go back in there and see which platform that is or if it's on all of them. But yeah, if you have any ideas or suggestions or comments, text us to us. We'll get it. And we'll call you out on the next episode if we have to for something bad. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Don't park in my parking place to pick up groceries.
Yeah, don't make eye contact.